Hey guys, I looked through a lot of your work from Friday and just kind of noticed some consistent things that some of us need to kind of look through again. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about those issues, and then if you have any follow-up questions or things that you need to discuss with me or Mrs. Ortman, please reach out to us individually. So what I really want to focus on is um, questions 5, 6, 7, and 8. So basically, a lot of you were treating the dot right here as multiplication, but that actually, this open dot actually means composite. Zoom in a little bit. And I'm going to make my dot cam. There we go. So, like I said, a lot of you are treating this as a multiplication sign, but it actually means composite. So what this actually means is it's asking you to find f of g of x, meaning that function g is going to be put into function f. So it doesn't really matter which ones you pick. So if I just come up top here, let's say I pick x squared plus 9x minus 10 for f. And then for g, let's say I pick the number 3, which was 2x plus 1. So essentially what this means is that if I have f of g of x, that this whole thing right here is going to fill in for this x and this x in function f. So what that would look like then is if I have f of g of x, that means that wherever I see an x here, I'm going to have this quantity 2x plus 1. And then I'm going to write it again because there's another x inside of the equation. And then there's still a minus 10 that's a part of the original function. So this is what my first statement would look like. And then now a lot of this is just some simplifying. So I'm going to rewrite the 2x plus 1 twice because that's what it means to square. I'm going to distribute the 9. So that will give me 18x plus 9, and then still bringing down the minus 10. If I see two sets of parentheses being multiplied, that means I need to actually go through and use FOIL. So that would give me 4x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 1. And then I'll just carry down the other pieces that we haven't done anything with. And then my final answer is just going to be a matter of combining like terms. So if I see something like 2x, 2x, and 18x, those can all go together. And if I see something like a 1, a 9, and a negative 10, those can all go together as well. So your final answer is going to be, after you combine like terms, 4x squared. 2x plus 2x plus 18 would give me 22x. And then 1 plus 9 is 10, but 10 minus 10 is 0, so this would actually be your final answer. For number 6, you have a couple of different options. Since we already found what f of g of x is equal to, I could just use that to simplify, like just plug in your x's there. The other option would be to find g of 2 first. So if I want to use the same functions, if I found g of 2 would be 2 times 2 plus 1. So that would give me 5. And then this number can get substituted into the function for f. So I would now find f of 5. So again, filling that in for all of my x's. And then following order of operations. And then adding, so that would give me 70 minus 10, so 60. So either you can plug it in for these x's, you should get the same answer, or you can do it kind of in two separate phases as well. I'm going to really quickly go through number 7, just picking two different functions. So if let's say So now it's saying g of f of x. So let's say I want to pick, let's just do number 1. So that would be 3x minus 5 for f of x. And then let's say I pick number 6. So that one was 3x, let's see, minus 10. So if I'm going to find, again, this open circle means g of f of x. So that means that the function f, so whatever f of x equals, so that would be the 3x minus 5, is going to fill in for this x right here. And there's only one of them, so that means I only have to do one substitution. So that means that I would have a 3 on the outside because of this 3. In parentheses, I would put 3x minus 5, and then carry down the minus 10. And then just like I did above, I'm going to distribute and simplify. So distribute the 3, so that would give me 9x minus 15, and then minus 10. And then if I combine like terms, I would get 9x minus 25. So again, since there's an x right here, I'm not changing this to a number. I'm just leaving it as 9x minus 25. And then like we talked about here, again, since I already found g of f of x, I can just plug in -3 to my answer that I got in number 7. So if I want to do that and just use the same functions, I can. So that would give me -27 minus 25. So I think I'm looking at -52. The other option would be to kind of do it in 2 separate phases, but you would end up starting with f of -3. So that would be, again, referencing if I'm going to use the same function. So that would be -9 minus 5, so -14. And then this is what would get substituted into g. So I'd have g of -14. So 3 times -14 minus 10. And 3 times -14, is, so -42 minus 10, so -52. So we got the same thing, just, 2 different approaches. So please reach out to me if you have any questions, and I hope this helped. I hope you are having a great day, and we will hopefully see each other soon.